Good afternoon to all my MMTs. And everybody already knows that I have a weekly chart on this SanDisk. And, even in 2014, SanDisk reported good earnings. However, those earnings that they were reporting were a little bit funny. So we have been accumulating this short on SanDisk. And so we were extremely overbought, and we were buying put options back over here in the end of the December period now. And this is year 2015. Once that thing had gapped down like it did, we were already making big money on this weekly chart. But you can see here where that support was, that over several weeks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, 1, 2, 3. So there was a 7-week period of time with a weekly sell signal. And yes, we bought up all the puts on SanDisk. And yeah, they do sell to Apple and whatnot. But what I am going to do is I'm going to pull up here on this daily chart, and I can tell you one thing right now. There was no way that SanDisk was going to stay up here. And we made big shorts. And just let me tell you something. It was very volatile for people in the earnings. But on November 26th, we made highs back here in July. And each time we did, we shorted it again. So here's what I'm going to point out right now. I'm going to point this out on SanDisk. And I want all of my new traders and the people that are on managed account programs is to understand we had a big pullback in SanDisk. Now, SanDisk continued to go higher on quarterly earnings report. And you can slightly see these tops. And yes, November of 14, we had made the low, and then we had a ascending format in 2015 on this daily chart. And basically, we were so overbought going into this new year in January, and it got crashed on that daily chart. Here is the weekly chart. One of the greatest things that I'm going to show you right now is how to buy a deflated put. And I'm going to show you a put chart at the $80 and a half strike price. These put options, like always, the way that SanDisk or something like Red Hat moves or whatever, they were 50 cents. That 12-cent low, the 12 cents to buy this $80.50 put was you were putting all your money in it. And from 12 cents, from the 12 cents, that was your only risk. But you know what? Even if I got you in like a lot of people, they were at 50 cents over here on this put option. And today was a glorious day because these put options did the following. And the risk that you had was 50 cents. You couldn't lose any more than that. And then you would have to understand that SanDisk is a very manipulated stock, and you had to understand that they had given upside guidances time and time again, and this is a daily put chart at 12 cents. 99.99% of the public, including you watching this video, right now you trade options, but guess what? You've never seen an option chart in your life. And you know what? All of you are speculating. But nonetheless, the downside risk was 50 cents, 12 cents, and 50 cents. and that went to $14.50. And what I am calling for, and here is the contracts. They went from 50 cents today to $12. And after that, then it proceeded to 14. Volume was only 25 contracts. We didn't feel that we needed to sell out on all of these weekly. We have longer term though, and everybody knows. And this is SanDisk today. I just want to point this out, everybody. How to make $1 million. 32 million shares. All right. The 80.50 put options met our criteria, and then with that gap down to start the year off on this weekly chart is a weekly sell signal, and has been that way for several weeks in the retail world. And you know what? That was like Babe Ruth. That was getting up to the plate. You had the risk at 12 cents, 50 pennies. We called all of these trades out over the last several weeks. And actually, in the last 15, 16 months on SanDisk, there was no way that their business model was going to stay at these weekly tops. Yeah, you rally up all right. Don't get me wrong. You don't go against the tape. But, hey, a relief rally, look where it got. Right there. Right here. Right there. This is today's big move on that weekly chart. We inviting you to come and stay with us here right now. And the reason why we say that, we would love for you to be sitting here right now and enjoying these kinds of trades. And everybody knows that we have done that time and time again. We, like I said, we really invite you to come here. And you can see all of our live trades. We have 6,500 trades on our website every day during the market. And we made a huge amount of money yesterday on the S&P. We made all kinds of money here off of the bear. We always call these trades before they react to anything. That's how you make money. And that's all the more reason for you to understand how to trade options and what your downside risk is. Here is a huge trade on these options right now. And we have them all documented. Oh, yeah, we do. And yes, we are calling a market top 3 days ago. And yes, we started out January with me calling the market tops then. And I invite you to get involved with our free trial. You will watch all the trades just like we did today. You'll be there. Don't ignore success for yourself. And I'm inviting you. Please join up now and get involved. Open up an account. When you open that account up, we're going to give you capital to trade with. Say you have a $5,000 account with us. You get $100,000 intraday, a $10,000 account, $200,000 intraday. Yeah, we are. We're giving that out. We're giving the best software out. Hey, you want to change your life? Come and see us today. And once again, I'm just going to recap the SanDisk put options. And you could have bought them at 50 cents. We've been doing this for the last year. And we're happy about our dollar risk. And, you know, these things don't happen every day. But if you understand how overbought the stock was, I've been trading SanDisk for the very first day it ever became public. And now I want you to be able to get paid big money. You had 30 contracts of this, you'd be up $40,000. What you would have had $1,800 by buying 30 contracts times 50 cents. Your downside, you could not lose any more than 50 cents. Once again, home to the trader, home to the hedge fund managers, and everybody else around the world.